Hey, my name is Kiana. I go by Kiki. Welcome to my channel. So for those of you that don't know, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I team drive with my husband. We're owner-operators. So today, I started my day at about 2 o'clock this morning, and that's normally my shift. So I started my day at about 2 this morning. From there, we're taking a load going from Houston, Texas to Victorville, California. So I have a few things to do today, so you guys are welcome to tag along to see what my day looks like. I do have, let me see. So with trucking, for one, you need to plan your trip out. So as far as my trip goes today, when I mean plan your trip out, you kind of need to know where you're going to stop at, where you're going to take your breaks at, where you're going to switch out at. So for me, I know that I have to make a Walmart run. So I've already selected the Walmart that I'm going to be stopping at today. I know what truck stops I'm going to be going through. I know where I'm going to stop and take my shower after my workout. So other than that, let's go ahead and get to it. So I guess I'll check back in once I get to my Walmart. See you guys later. Bye. Okay, so it's time to roll. I don't record while I'm driving, so I'll see you guys in a few hours. Hey, good morning. So I am in Arizona, about to make a Walmart run. Let's go ahead and get to it. It's actually really beautiful out here. So I'm just picking up groceries so I can make some, I'm thinking about some tacos, but because I don't eat meat, I'm doing mine with tofu. My husband does eat meat, so of course I'm gonna have to pick him up some ground beef and just get some additional stuff so I can make me some veggie burgers and whatnot and some salads for us. That way we're not spending a bunch of money eating out. But yeah, so this is a very small Walmart out here. So let's go ahead, get in here and get these groceries. All right. Yep, I know I look wild this morning, but that's all right. So let's go ahead and get in here and do a little bit of shopping. Not too much of nothing. I want to get a bunch of fruit, but some reason it seems like if we don't eat it immediately, it goes bad, and I hate wasting groceries. So let's see what we can pick up in here. Let's start with avocados and tomatoes. Definitely need those. All right, so we got some avocado and tomatoes. We go through a great deal of tomatoes. So I think I also want to pick up a lemon. I think that's going to go good with my avocado. Yeah, we just need one of these. As you can see, I also keep a list. Other than that, I will just overspend if I'm not careful. So, okay, so I will be doing a walnut meat, which is going to require some mushrooms. I always just like to go with the baby Bella. So we're just going to get a small thing of that. That should be good enough. And I also need lettuce because I'm going to be doing taco salads, and for the burgers we are going to be bunless on those, so we'll be using lettuce wraps. I guess this one I'll have to do. Okay, so he doesn't like chicken breast, so we're going to go with the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We don't need a lot, just enough, so this one should do just fine. Yeah, that's going to be the one. Okay, now for his ground beef, for his burgers, I would normally go ahead and just get him the grass-fed meat because that's what he prefers. and we would patty up his burgers on its own. But time wise, I think it's best just to get the beef steak burgers. They do look really small though. 85.15, 93.7. Let's just get him the lean grass fed. He'll make his own patties. Well, I forgot to put Miracle Whip and vegan mayo on the list, but I'm still gonna go ahead and grab it. So of course, vegan mayo for me. For him, he prefers Miracle Whip. So let's see. We don't need a lot, but you know what? This one is $3.97. So I guess this is the Miracle Whip we're gonna go with. And for me, my favorite, if you guys ever do a vegan mayo, I strongly recommend, of course, it would be Hellmann's brand if I can find it. Here we go. It's this one. I love this stuff. Yeah, this is like freaking awesome. And I'm also not sure how many hard taco shells we have on the truck, so we're just gonna go ahead and grab some extra ones of those. And well, I don't need a different taste. We'll go with these. Okay, for the taco salads, we're gonna be using some taco seasoning. We're just gonna go with the original. I don't mind buying the Great Value, but I know he'll have a fit if I do. And actually, I think I want the one that's like 30% less sodium. So where is that? Right here. I'll get a couple of packages of this because I make tacos quite often. Yeah, 30% less sodium. Okay, now I actually do a lot with black beans, so I still want to go with the ones with no salt added because I have to watch my sodium intake. And these are probably going to be a good option for me. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab about 3 cans of the black beans. Like I said, I do a lot with those. I'm using them for my burgers, for my vegan burgers. I make tacos with them. I'm going to do the taco salads with them, so I'll need plenty of those. All right, so we're going to get cheese for the burgers. My husband has fallen in love with Sargento sliced cheese, and I'm vegetarian, but I still eat cheese, so don't get that twisted. So we're going to go with the aged cheddar, the baby Swiss, and he loves Kraft just regularly. So because we have plenty of cheese, I think we'll just go with the deluxe like always. Can't go wrong. Now we just need shredded cheese for those tacos, and I'm not really picky on the shredded cheese because I'll eat the Walmart version. But let's see. This is also for taco salad, so yeah, I guess this one I do. Okay, and of course, if you know, you know, you cannot have tacos without sour cream, so we definitely have to have that. It's just easier to use. I'm always surprised when I get in Walmart and they actually have the little liquor stores off in here. We don't have that in Texas, so that always surprises me. But nope, we are on a 30-day no alcohol fast, I guess you can say. So plus we're on a truck, so you know we're not doing this right now. Okay, now we also have to have some kind of all-purpose cleaner on the truck. I do prefer something with the smell, so let's go with this mango and hibiscus and see what that's working with. Actually, the coconut and sea minerals might smell pretty good too, but nah, I like fruity. Let's go with this one. Okay, so I have to keep Ziploc bags on the truck, of course. That's what I marinate most of my tofu and everything in. It saves up a lot of space in the refrigerator. So, yeah, let's just go ahead. What, 80? I got that one. What size is that? That's 40. I don't care about how you seal them. Nope. So we're gonna go with the 80. Yeah, that'll give us plenty. And I also need saran wrap. I brought a big watermelon from home that I'm gonna be cutting up to eat, as well as I'm gonna put some of it off into my Ninja, turn it into a juice. But I will need saran wrap to wrap this bad boy up. Does it really matter which one? Not to me. Yep, this one will do. Actually, that watermelon is huge. That's okay, that will do. And also, I need plastic bowls. We keep them for when we might want cereal. And also because I brought things to make parfaits, and I need bowls, and apparently they don't have the bowls that I normally get. So I have to get the good red plastic ones because he eats cereal out of them, and we don't want this cardboard one that's gonna deteriorate with the milk. So I guess I won't be getting bowls today. Okay. I don't know if you ever had these, but I love these. Now, the one that I really like is the chocolate with the coconut, but they don't have it. So I'm just going to go for... Actually, I want one that both of us will eat. So let's go ahead and go with this one. We're just going to put it off into the parfaits. Okay, so just also to make it easier, I am going to just pick up 2 bags that are broccoli and cauliflower florets. We do these just regular steamed, or you can do them with cheese. And then I guess I'll get him a pack of Salisbury steaks. That way he'll just have something extra. Let's go find that. I don't believe I'm on the right aisle for that, actually. There we go. We have the family size Salisbury steak. This is easy. He'll be able to throw this on if I don't have time to make him dinner. So, yeah. We're good to go here. I hate for my basket to look a mess, but okay, forget it. Okay, so I do have one more item that I need, and that's going to be a big Tupperware dish. Because, like I said, I have that really large watermelon that I want to cut up, and some of it's going to have to go in a Tupperware dish. I wanted some kind of storage bin or more Tupperware dish, but like I said, I have a really big watermelon, so this is going to be the dish that I'm going to use. Of course, I'm going to chop up that watermelon, put most of it in here, and then I will put that inside of the cooler that we have on the truck. All right, looks like I checked off everything on my list but oats, and I'm not going to worry about that. I think I'm just going to use breadcrumbs or something when I make my burgers. So we're all done. Let's go check out. All right, so let's finish getting everything together. Yeah, I had to pick up more lemons for the juice. Okay, groceries done. All right. So that was perfect timing. Now I'm headed back to the truck, and it is absolutely beautiful out here. So let's go ahead, get out this heat, go this extra 700 miles, and get to our destination. Check my baby out. Ain't she beautiful? Yeah, she can use a wash, but nah, I'm going in and out of rain, so. But she is beautiful. Check it out. What they say? Baby, falls hauling. You better believe it. So So I just finished my grocery run. As you can see, I already got my tofu marinating. This is gonna be for tacos. I'll let the marinade, pretty much taco seasoning, tofu, some oil. I'll let this marinate in the Ziploc bag in the refrigerator after I mix it up really good. That'll be for my taco salads and stuff later. You see how the tofu looks when I first ground it down? But once all the seasoning gets mixed in, it's just gonna look like ground beef. Yeah, really delicious actually though. And let me show you my supersized watermelon. So I had already brought this in Texas, which is why I had to get that Tupperware dish, which I'm gonna cut it up, put it into this Tupperware dish and put it back in that cooler, and then I'll put the rest up to make me some juices. But all right guys, so it's time to head to California. Y'all truckers, the best way to save money, buy your own food. Y'all be safe out there. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna stop and get fuel right now. I was gonna keep going, but my GPS let me know that I'm gonna be in a 12-mile traffic stop, which is gonna take about 52 minutes to get through. So I'm gonna go ahead, stop right here at this Pilot, get fuel and cap off, mostly because the fuel here is $3.99, and once I get to California, it's gonna be at about $5. So I wanna go ahead and just top it off now. So let's go ahead and get that done, and we'll continue on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop for just a few minutes, see if I can wait out this traffic. Yeah, as you can see, I am gonna be in a bit of a slowdown, but actually it's moving along, so I guess I'll go ahead and just take on off. So, yep, I'm about to get on out of here then. And this is Arizona. It's hot as, I don't want to cuss, but yeah, it's hot out here. So let's roll then. I'm in Tonopah actually, so I'm not that far. I got about 5 hours to get to Victorville? Yep, I got about 5 hours to get to Victorville, California. We'll drop the load and then pick up our next one and head back to Texas. Okay, so I made it to my switch out point in the middle of nowhere. I just got to California. Now me and my husband are about to switch out, and it's his turn. So I'm gonna get in the back, try to fix some dinner. I was gonna try to work out, but it's like 112 degrees out here, and I'm not trying to die to lose weight. So yeah, we'll run that back later. But yep, stay tuned. As you can see, I always make up the bed for my husband, but nope, he didn't make the bed up for me. So yeah, him, this man right here. So we just getting switched out. Now it's his turn to drive, to take us on the rest of the way. It looks like we have 3 hours and 56 minutes or 199 miles before we make it to Victorville, California, which, because of the time of day, we more than likely gonna end up in traffic. So don't shake your head. He think I'm the reason that we're running behind, and I am not. Yes, I know. So let's see. It says we're gonna make it there at 7:01, which is pretty much gonna translate to about 9 p.m. when we'll get there. Oh, baby. It's not crazy. He love me.
Not only if I would have had 2 hours, did you record me?
Yes, I am. Because, see, this is what happens when your husband also think he your boss.
Yeah.
So now I'm being reprimanded. No, let me say.
Yeah, go ahead, finish.
So now I'm being reprimanded because he think that we're going to get there later because of me, which we're not going to be late because we have until the 11th to drop it off. But wait a minute. Let me finish. But anytime there's something you know what? I'll take it. I'm your Huckleberry. I told you. See, I just have to take it.
Let me talk.
No.
Nah,
Okay. Go for it.
Now, when she started her shift, she only got to drive 9 hours, 8.5 to 9 hours. She said we would have been here at 2:30. 2:30 on the dot, and that's, well, let me take that back. That 2:30 would have been that would have been Central Time. So it's 5 o'clock now. It's 5 o'clock.
Which, that's right, in California time. If it's 2:30
no,
in Central, it would be 5:30 in California. It's a 2 hour time difference.
No, let me take that back. I'm sorry, I said it wrong.
Because he's wrong.
No, you should have. When you gave the hand, when I gave a hand to you, I gave a hand to you. I'm gave you an extra hour. 2:30, you should have made it to this place. Or what? 2:30 should have been our 2:30 should have been the time we make it to the place. All right. So not only are we not making there at 2:30, I gave you 2 hours to take your break, maybe an hour in traffic. Still, it would have been 5:30. We would have made it. Mm-hmm. We're now here at 8, 9 o'clock at night when it should have been 2:30. 2:30 is 12 hours. Yeah, 2:30 is 12 hours.
But he didn't tell y'all about the nap that he stopped and took, which he laid down for 3 hours last night when it was supposed to be my bedtime. You came and climbed in that bed and laid there for 3 hours. Baby, you killed some of this time too.
That was helping you.
That wasn't helping me. Now now you want to tell. You know what?
Because you could have started driving.
Don't marry your co-driver.
I could get you
That's
3
all
hours.
the advice I can give y'all.
Again, we were supposed to make it at 2:30 here, and we're making it 6 hours later.
I made a Walmart run, which was necessary
6 hours
because we're
later.
spending money
6
out to
hours
eat. With
later.
I need food
6
because a lot of
hours.
times they don't have my food.
Okay, 6 hours later.
Oh my goodness, it's
We're
like
still gonna make it 6 hours
I'm
later.
always the one got to take one for the team. It's always me when we're late.
6 hours.
But when
later.
I do stuff great, you know what?
6 hours later.
Okay, whatever he wants to
6
say.
hours later.
I'm gonna let him
6
fuss,
hours
but it's not
later.
gonna matter to me.
6 hours later.
Okay, baby. Okay. Yeah, that's what you do. Just let him think he fussing about something. Or better yet, just make him think I'm listening to him. That's kind of how this goes. That's my sexy beast, though. I love me some him. Hey, baby, welcome home. You through?
6 hours later.
Is you sorry? Is you
6
sorry,
hours
baby? Is you sorry?
6 hours later.
Baby, is you sorry?
6 hours later, baby.
You're not sorry? Okay.
We're at work.
Okay, so I be at work when you be asleep. Matter of fact, I work harder than you do. Yes, I do.
No.
And even though I'm only going to get into bed to go to sleep, I'm still going to make it up because there's something about getting in the bed that's made. I will make the bed completely up, then climb in it to go to bed because it's something so much more comfortable about climbing into a made up bed rather than one that's covers everywhere like my husband left it. But that's neither here nor there. Let me let you guys check out the mountains in California. I know, beautiful, right? And voila, now the bed is remotely made. I did take me out a book. I've been reading this book for the longest. I actually keep a few books on the truck because I like to read. And other than that, let's put this cereal back in the cabinet. So we made it to our destination. We are in Victorville, California, dropping our load off. Woohoo! We made it to our destination. So now I'm about to get ready to prep dinner. We're gonna be doing some tofu crunchy tacos and maybe a taco salad. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with today. Let's see here. So I already have my tofu that was prepped and has been marinating. I know, right? It looks like taco meat. Yep. So I got my electric skillet out and my little cooking oil. And I'm probably going to add some more taco seasonings. But yep, let's go ahead and get it together so we can have dinner. Okay, we get cooking. This is my tofu that has been seasoned with taco seasoning. Worcestershire sauce, you know what I'm talking about. Onion powder, garlic powder, and just some all-purpose seasonings. We're gonna just get this fried up a little bit, and like I said, we'll be using this for hard tacos and taco salads. So we get dinner rolling. We already dropped our load off, so you know what that means. Cut the check. After dropping off our original load, we did go ahead and come over to our next location just to be ready. This load wasn't supposed to be ready until 1 a.m., but once we arrived here, it looks like it's already ready. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick it up and we'll go ahead and get rolled out. But other than that, for me, I'm already eating. I'm about to put my bonnet on and call it a night, unless we get to stop and take a shower, but it's already well past my bedtime. So thank you guys for riding along and have a good night.